In today's video, we take a look at a woman who demands a ring worth $500,000. And this man who left this woman in the middle of the date after she did this.
I went on a date and my date left me in the middle of the date.
Yeah, it has different modes too. I like the yellow one.
Taking pictures for quite a long time. Hoping that you at least be somewhat normal, but that's what I get for going on a blind date. The only way this date would be better is if I was blind. Then I wouldn't have to see everyone staring. Like, don't you care? Where's your self-awareness? They're staring right now.
Just give me 5 more minutes.
Nah, I'm good. Good luck.
Wait, why are you leaving?
What's the lowest amount of money a man should spend on a wedding ring for you guys?
500 grand, okay? I don't care if you're broke as take your mama's life savings, take your life savings, take your grandma's life savings, and get me a rock.
There is no price limit. Whatever the I pick out, you're buying.
What's the wedding ring? What's your price?
For you?
No, for me, yeah.
For you?
Why you look at me like that?
Like $1,000.
$1,000! Bye.
Is that guy out of his senses that he is offering her a wedding ring worth $1,000, and she is even crazier and deluded to think that a guy would spend such an enormous amount on her, cause she ain't worth it, and neither is this woman here who is advising other women about relationships when she herself has 3 failed marriages.
Oh, we're comparing stats. Baby girl doesn't know that I am Tom Brady at this game. Married at 18, divorced at 21. Second marriage, married at 25, divorced at 28. Third engagement, engaged at 29, ended it at 30, but I kept the ring. I'm still keeping Tom Brady on his toes. We should not be afraid to leave these men. We are not stuck with these people. Marriage is not a sanctimonious thing. It is paperwork. It's something, it's a commitment you make to someone. But if you feel like you're not getting anything from that commitment and you're trying, you gotta go. You gotta go. You have to go. I know it's difficult to fill out paperwork and to make appointments and to do all of these things, but this is your fucking life. Do you want to be stuck with someone? Period. Do you want to be stuck with someone?
When such women who themselves have never been happily married give advice to other women who are not so experienced, don't have a strong masculine figure in their life, or are just not mature enough to understand how destructive her advice can be. Such women take decision like this. Woman took here and then end up alone there. Whole life.
You gotta watch this. Y'all ain't gonna believe this. My fiance trying to dip because I just lost my job. Like, come on, bro. Are you serious? Are you serious? You really here packing up a box finna leave because I lost my job?
I am so serious.
We get married in less than a month. You doing this right now?
Yes.
Because I lost my job?
You won't even tell me how you lost
it don't matter. I'm gonna get another job.
It does matter.
You my future wife.
Do you have another job already?
You my future wife.
You're about to
you
move
supposed
the
to hold
house.
me down.
You can't support me.
But you supposed to hold me down.
Well, hold you down.
You sickness and health. You can reach your vows less than a month. What you mean? This is practice right now.
I'm just saying.
And you already did it. As soon as we go through some hard, I lose my you already packed up a box.
No, it's more than that. It's about having accountability, taking responsibility for your actions.
You took the ring off?
I did.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Are you serious right now?
I'm so.
I lost my job.
Look,
that's the most selfish. Like what?
All I'm saying is that you lost your job, so right now there's no money coming in. Our savings.
Okay, you get a job for right now. Let me figure it out. What you mean?
Why do I need to get a job?
What
I've
you
been working
doing?
this whole time. Now you want to sit up here and try to get me to get a job, and you lost your
I'm
job?
saying, but you doing the most. I can get another job. Like what you mean?
Okay, and I'm just supposed to sit around here and watch everything get snatched from
me. And this the behavior from my future wife, y'all. Y'all see this? This how my future wife acting.
She is doing him one of the biggest favors of his life, while she herself is making the biggest mistake of hers. But it's good for him that he got to know about the true colors of his relationship and what a low-value woman he was about to spend his life with. This is one of the biggest reasons, among many others, as to why men have stopped approaching women, as called in this clip here.
80% of guys right now are not comfortable in approaching at all, just because, you know, of social media showing the nightmares that happen with like a lot of gym, you know, videos and things like that. that guys are getting labeled as creeps. And, you know, that's the last thing any guy wants to ever be labeled as. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, 100%. Like there's so many, I think there's so many mixed messages now too. Like back in the day, like, you know, if a guy was interested in someone, needed some advice, who would he go to? An older brother, someone who knew him, knew his environment, like had an interest in helping him, like, you know, no financial gain or anything. You go on TikTok, there's someone who's, you know, got money to make off of, you know, you being upset so that you keep watching their content, or, you know, that you buy their coaching stuff and whatnot. Or it's like you go and you see someone's story about how a guy was creepy, and then, but also like women want a man to chase because high value stuff. And it's there's so many mixed messages right now. And it sucks because it's like a guy, I think, will choose not being a creep over, you know, potentially being the guy who chased, because no one wants to be labeled a creep.
Yes, no guy wants to be called that. And I tell you that most women only call a guy that when he is either not super rich or to just play with his life and threaten him, as we have seen many times on this channel. And all these so-called high-value women are the ones who have absolutely no values left in them, because if you want to see a high-value woman, then listen to this woman here.
I'm probably going to get canceled for this, but I don't care. I'm going to tell you guys why I genuinely think body count does matter. Now, I know everyone likes to pretend that it doesn't, and I don't understand why, because me personally, if I know my body count is, can't even count it, then yeah, I'm not going to care what someone else's is, because that's me being a hypocrite. But if my view on intimacy is that it's something I only like to share with someone that I'm in love with, and you don't have the same views, and you just do that with everybody, then how is it going to feel special for me when it happens with us? Not to mention, I live in a small state. If your body count's in like the double digits, automatically half the people I know are going to be able to say that they've gone with you. Me personally, I don't want a man that everyone can say they've gotten with. It's just like, because I know that not many people can say that about me. So why would I want someone that everyone can say that about? Now here's the most important factor as to why I personally care about body count. STDs. Because these men do not be getting checked regularly like they should. I know that for a fact. Maybe some people, but definitely not everybody. And if you have slept with a large amount of people, then you have a large chance of having something. And that's a large chance that I personally am not willing to take. If I know there's 30 different possibilities that you could have something and give it to me, then I'm good off that. Because what I feel like people forget is that guys carry germs that will give you a yeast infection or BV while being unaffected by those germs themselves. So they don't even realize what they have going on until you are the one suffering. So with all that being said, I honestly think body count is important, because if I value myself, I want you to value yourself. And if I know I'm clean, I want to know that you know you're clean too. And that's just what it comes down to for me. Now, obviously, if you had your past and you were wild and out, you did a lot, but you're changed and your views on that has changed, that's a different story, especially if you're tested and you know you're good. But if not, then personally, I would just leave you for someone that doesn't care about body count, because that's not me. And that's just how it is. So I just had to speak that, because I just don't like how people are making it seem like caring is such a bad thing, when for me, I care because I care about my health, and I care about being valued and having the same values as the person I want to be with.